Hello, hello, hello.
Yep.
Oh, cool. Good evening, Grid Lounge. Tonight, first round, the new championship series. We're in the BMW M2 Cup car. Round one at Autumn Ring, a classic track from Gran Turismo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Race one is underway. Who do we got? Who do we got? We got Ramon, we got David, we got Brett, we got CJ, we got Saeed and Garrett. Turn one. Looking clean, turn one. Who's in the lead? I can't tell. Ramon pulling ahead right off the bat. Bit of carnage. Oh, Garrett's off the track. Not the best place to go side by side. A bit of bumping. CJ gets bumped wide. He's not happy about it. No! Ramon with the oversteer. Saeed goes into the lead. David right behind him with his 8 practice laps. Oh, side by side. Who we got there? Brett. People getting comfortable with the car, old tires. Really likes to slide. A lot of sliding going on here. Went across the line for the first lap. Saeed's cleanly in the lead. Brett right behind him, hunting him down. CJ had the second fastest time in practice, so he's working his way back up to the front right now after the first lap incident. CJ really pushing that line. Brett is right behind Saeed, looking for an opportunity to pass. The rest of the field is pretty spread out right now. This is a battle for first. Oh no. Now on to lap 3. Woo! I don't know if the stream dropped or not. Oh. What are the times looking like on the track? I can't tell. I don't have any more information than you right now. CJ with the fastest lap. A 1:25.2. That almost beat his practice time. Yeah. Oh, he's hunting down Saeed. The battle for second is on. And I think he is through. Will he chase down Brett? We got 4 minutes left. Brett's been clean the whole time. So I think he should be able to hold this lead as long as he keeps it on the track. Now Ramon catching up to Saeed as well. Everyone getting more and more comfortable. Okay, well, I've just been informed that we do not have a good spectator view for the stream. So it's mostly just going to be commentary and the lounge view. I don't know which camera it is. So I guess I have to give you more info now. We got Brett in first, CJ in second, Saeed in third, Ramon in fourth, Garrett in fifth, and David in sixth. Ramon is still hunting down Saeed for third position. Saeed goes defensive into turn one. Good choice. Ramon might have the switch back here. Nope, Saeed keeps it on the apex. Good defensive line. Brett still comfortably in first. CJ probably about 4 seconds back. So he will probably take second. We got, I can't even see the timer now. We got a 1 minute left. Should have one more lap after this. Brett is entering the loop now. CJ in second, entering the loop. Saeed is pulling away from Ramon now. Got one more lap to make a pass. Brett coming down the home straight to start the final lap. Cross the line. CJ crosses the line now. Saeed in third, crossing now, followed by Ramon. Then Garrett. Garrett is closing in. So this should be a battle for third. Ramon trying to make up ground in turn one, close the gap a tiny bit. Garrett is right behind him. Battle for fourth is on. Garrett gets a clean line. Ramon with a bit of a wide line. And Garrett get even closer. Garrett on the inside, side by side into the second hairpin. Garrett has the inside line. Gets to the apex. Still side by side. Good racing. Now Ramon to the inside. Garrett has to back out. Bit of a high speed turn. Garrett gets a better run out of the turn. Nowhere to really go with that extra speed though. Into the loop. Garrett breaks late. Takes the outside line. Is he going to try to switch back? Stays outside. Yep, and this battle gives Saeed just enough room to hold third position. Last turn to make a move. I don't think it's going to happen. Good race here for third, though. Brett takes home the win. TJ in second. Saeed third. Then Ramon and Garrett right behind in fourth and fifth. Then David in sixth. Good race. That was a good race.
Alrighty. I am commentating this race.
This broadcast not working.
Broadcaster is not working, so the stream is the security camera. All right. That'd be kind of cool. For this race, we have Zach up front, Jim in second. That looks like Dale in third, Ty in fourth, and Levi in fifth. Going around the autumn ring and the M240i's. All right, lights going out. They are off. Good start by everyone. Ty's coming down the inside. Dale up into P1, passes Zach. Ty up into P3. Zach is off in last. We got Dale P1, Jim P2, Ty P3. Dale says he does not know where he's going. Ty and Jim going side by side through the U. Ty gets a little better exit. Can he keep it for this through this next corner?
That's fine.
Jim out wide. Ty has to stick behind him. Ty going around the outside, going into this long horseshoe. You want to commentate? Oh, Jim, that's fun. Ty is not passed. So now we're looking at Dale in P1, Ty in P2. Dale has a very significant margin on Ty because of that start. Ty got a little held up by Jim there. Levi coming up here. Who is that? On Ty? Levi right behind Ty.
Looking for the inside.
Levi tries to go inside, fails it. Ty, ooh, almost hits the back of him. Dale in a very comfortable lead here. Zach starting to catch back up to the pack after a really bad start. Almost cuts the corner.
Oh.
Levi almost passed Ty. Ty a little squirmy on the exit. Levi has a run on him. Levi gonna send it down the inside. Should have that position there. And he does. So you got Dale P1, Levi P2, Ty P3. Levi getting very loose, absolutely smashing the curb.
He's really pushing that car.
That was a 2 wheels up in the air.
I always hop that curb, but he absolutely sent it. Ty catching up, or actually, no, that's Levi in 2. Levi and Ty starting to catch up to Dale. He doesn't have as comfortable of a lead anymore.
So plenty of time left in this race. If all these guys stay composed, I see some place change here.
Zach getting loose on the exit.
Levi looking to close the gap on Dale.
Levi has a much better exit on Dale, pulling on him really hard going into this next corner. Probably going to have to sit behind it. Can't really pass in this corner very much. Hopefully he doesn't get loose on the exit. Both have very clean exits there. Dale hits the second curb. It's going to slow him down. Levi going side by side. Levi's on the outside. Levi now has the inside into the next corner. Still side by side. Dale's got a little bit of better run going through here. Dale going to hold on to first going in the next lap. Levi gets very loose, comes very hard on Dale.
What a save.
Very good save.
Levi,
Levi gets Dale, but he goes really squiggly out that corner.
that was not too far behind them. Who could make this interesting?
Dale just gonna send the inside. Do it, Dale. Levi says. Ty is now on his bumper. Zach doing a full Tokyo drift through the corner.
See if Dale can.
They all got pretty even space going down the straight.
Here. He's pulling slightly ahead.
Oh, Dale getting very loose on the corner. Will that give Ty an opportunity? Not quite.
I will be looking for an opportunity here.
Ty with a
As-
much better exit. On the inside almost. Dale gets a good exit out of that corner, holds on to the place, but Ty's going to send it down the inside. Side by side through this horseshoe. Dale holds on to that position. Levi now has that comfortable lead. Dale had. Oh, Dale sliding that corner. Ty should be able to get that position easily.
That was killing.
Oh, Ty hit him, so he couldn't
Side-
quite get that run side by side.
Still 5.
Oh no. Oh no.
This could be chaotic. This is not a good spot to. Oh. Side by side. How did they not crash? Dale speaking up the inside.
Ty's gonna look for a comeback here. Ty's got the run.
Down the inside. Ty's gonna have inside into T1. Clears it. Ty has cleared Dale.
Dale's gonna look. Coming back.
Dale looks for a switchback, not quite there. Levi now a solid 2.5 ahead of him. Four. 4 minutes left in the race.
We can't do it at all. Some cars need to be like, look. No, that makes sense.
Levi almost the entire length of the straight ahead of the other two. Ty P2, Dale P3. Zach lagging behind a little bit. Dale eating a lot of curb through this bus stop. Comes a little wide through that corner. Ty almost loses it coming out of that exit. Ate a lot of grass. Dale still holding right onto Ty's bumper there. Looks as long as Levi doesn't have a big mistake, he should have clinched this race pretty easily here. Very, very far ahead.
Anything interesting on this?
Nope.
Found.
Ty ate a big chunk of grass on the exit of after the turn after the bus stop.
Really teach us.
Dale was eating those curves.
At this point, he's just cutting grass.
Yeah. Levi has the win as long as he doesn't screw up. What?
1 minute 45. So
Minute 45 left.
this lap finished up in the next.
But should just be one lap after this current one. Levi flying ahead of everyone. Probably, I'm going to guess about 8 seconds ahead. Or more.
So second to last.
Well, still has some time to catch Ty. He's not too far behind.
Really hot coming in there. Zach has lost it in the bus stop, loses even more time.
Levi just pulled a 122.
Jeez! Oh my gosh! Levi again gains an over a second lap time over everyone else.
Oh, 72% on the track. All right, just start cutting corners.
Yeah. I had cut one of the bus stop corners because it came in way too hot.
Oh my God, they throw that. Anytime you hit the bus stops on here, they will throw that BMW up in the air.
Yeah. Well, I just fully went through the grass. I missed the curb completely. I was going way too fast. Ty with a solid lead on Dale. Dale probably can't make this unless something happens here. That's part of the reason why I gained on you at the or you and Raymond when you guys were still fighting. Because I just cut that.
I noticed I saw you back there, and I'm like, I gotta make a move or something now because it's catching.
Oh, Dale taking the lawnmower route. Looks like Ty is going to clinch second as long as he doesn't spin.
Just looking for something.
Zach just moseying along back here. Hopefully you can't hear me. Don't want to be fired.
We'll give Zach though. At the beginning of the race, he did have a little bit of technical difficulty. His screen did freeze on it.
Is that what it was?
Yep, his screen froze. It literally was for probably good 5, 6 seconds.
Yeah.
So it was right in that first turn where it ended up freezing on him, and everybody. It seemed like everybody got around it pretty clean, but he ended up out in a sand pit there off the track. So had to make a little bit of a recovery.
Levi crosses the line in P1, takes the lead by a mile. Ty coming down the straight here. He's taking P2.
Good job, Levi.
Dale P3. Zach's going to be P4 coming around the little uphill.
There goes Ty now with 123.
There we go. And that is race 2.
And we are ready to roll, ladies and gentlemen. We're up ahead for another race. We got Ty and the rest of the crew. I repeat, Ty and the rest of the crew, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm commentating. We're on to race number 4 here. Garrett with the double overtake to start out the race. It was insane. We got Zach in first right now, followed by David, Garrett, Ramon, and Jim. Ramon is close behind. Zach just trying to keep it clean, defend the spot. The race just starting. We got a long way to go. Nothing too much going on, just battling for track position. Garrett is starting to approach Ramon here. A little bit wide. As we come around the final corner onto the home straight. Zach crossing the line in first, followed by the same order. Ramon, Garrett, David, Jim. Zach built up a decent lead there. But Garrett is right behind Ramon now. Oh, really close. Have to pretty much fall in line here. Garrett should be able to take the outside line and get a run up the inside. Oh, his rear wheel flips the grass. Loses all his momentum having to save it. He will have to make up all that time yet again. He did it in 1 lap that time. I'm sure he can be back there by the end of next lap. And David right behind Garrett now. Zach still leading the way as we approach the loop. Zach running a little bit wide, keeps it in line, gets a good exit still. Takes the curbs, which is optimal for us. So good exit there from Zach. Good maintain his lead. Ramon's so close behind. Garrett did not close the gap by much there. So Zach just has to defend this spot. Just under 9 minutes remaining. Oh, Ramon loses it over the curbs. Was that Ramon? What's that? Oh, it was Ramon and David both lost it over the curbs. So Garrett now in second with Zach having a significant lead. Never mind. Garrett is closing the gap faster than I realized. He is right behind Zach. And then behind Garrett is Ramon, David, and then Jim. Ooh. Oh, I'm so confused. Garrett just closed that gap so fast. He is right on Zach's bumper now. Goes to the inside line, a bit tight, has to back out. Zach maintains the lead. Now, who is behind them? Ramon. Ramon is right behind those two in third place. So he should be able to benefit from this battle going on for first. Zach runs wide, leaving it wide open for Garrett to take the lead. Garrett in first, Zach in second, closely followed by Ramon. Oh, Garrett runs wide. Zach can't quite reach. Has to fall behind. And now Ramon is battling Zach for second place. Fakes to the inside. Um, Still online. Garrett, Zach, Ramon, 1, 2, 3. Zach has a bit of a moment over the curb, but maintains his spot for now. Garrett extending his lead by just a little bit through the last sector. And Zach pulling away from Ramon ever so slightly. Oh, Zach with the drift. Ramon with the good exit gets by Zach. But they are still fighting. Ramon has to go over the edge, but keeps second place as Zach slides the car through the corner. Very drifty car. Garrett's just walking away from everyone now. Clean, steady pace. About a 2-second lead over Ramon. With Zach following Ramon. Could still be a battle here for second. As we have 5 minutes remaining. Should be 4 more laps. Or maybe 3. No, we'll say 4. It's 4 more laps. Ramon now pulling away from Zach. But not quite closing in on Garrett yet. Garrett should have this pretty cleanly. Everyone pretty spaced out now. Not too much going on. Garrett followed by Ramon, followed by Zach, followed by David, followed by Jim. Garrett getting really close to the 123s for lap time. But still no one close enough to battle for a position. Yeah, Garrett might as well push for a lap time. Because why not? Don't think he improved that time. Is anyone else going to have an improvement? Does not look like it. Zach is gaining a little bit on Ramon here. And Garrett just extending his lead slowly and steadily. Second to last lap here. Ramon and Zach pretty equally matched. It looks like Ramon has a bad run there, so Zach might be able to close in. Oh. Has a bit of a moment over the curb, but keeps it on the track. And it looks like David is actually catching up to Zach as well. So maybe we'll have a battle on the last lap here. Garrett crosses the line. Ramon crosses the line. Zach crosses the line, followed by David. Oh, we'll have 2 more laps now, actually. I lied, I'm sorry. Garrett with the clean lead. This battle for second. No one can afford to make a mistake here. We're getting closer and closer together. Still, no one close enough to make a move. As Garrett starts the final lap. Followed by Ramon and Zach and David right behind him. So we will have a battle for third, it looks like. First few turns down. Garrett cleanly in the lead. But David right behind Zach now as we go into the second hairpin. Braking hard. Good turn from David, closing the gap even more. Oh, Zach with a little bit of a slide gives David a bit more momentum. He is hunting him. Good exit from David. Now right on Zach's bumper. Backs out of the turn. Can't really go too wide there. Comes right back. Close behind last turn. Make a move. Garrett wins. Oh, David has to run, but not quite enough time to get around Zach. So we got Garrett followed by Ramon, and then Zach, and then David, and then Jim. Good race. And away they. We got to reset. Hello and welcome to the first final of the night, the first final of the first day of the, I don't know what championship number this is. First round of this championship. And for anyone watching, sorry about the camera angle still. Kind of awful. Why do I hear myself? Oh, I have the stream open. Okay. And we are about to begin the first final of the night. This race is for points for 7th through 11th place. Let's go. Zach turned off traction control. We're still waiting for the lights. Lights are up. And here we go. Who's on the outside there? Oh, 3 wide into turn 1. CJ makes it through clean. Saeed out at the inside. Oh, side by side, straight to 3rd place. Good move. We got in first. I think Zach's in first. Zach's in first, followed by CJ, followed by Saeed. David right behind Saeed now. Saeed faking a defensive move. Same order remains. Zach with a little bit of a lead starting off this race. Into the loop. We got Zach, we got CJ, we got Saeed, and we got David right behind him. A bit of a different approach to the loop, but it all equals out. He's going for the bump. Good line. CJ a bit off track. Still keeps it in one piece. Oh no! Oh, Saeed loses it over the curb. Zach loses it through the first turn. Now it is CJ with a solid lead and David not too far behind. But has some work to do if he wants to catch CJ. CJ keeps it clean. Should be able to win this. But David is trying some new lines. Should be able to unlock a little bit more pace. CJ entering the loop. David not too far behind. followed by Zach, followed by Jim, followed by Saeed. CJ with fastest lap, extending his lead even more. David will need to push to make up this distance. The gap from first to second remains about the same. No real changes. CJ really ramping that curb. David following him through. Saeed now battling Jim for fourth place. Has to back out, not a safe overtaking spot. You got CJ in first. David still following. Zach is in third. Zach loses it to turn two. And Saeed and Jim both go through. David is closing the gap quite a bit to CJ now. They go through the loop. Over the curve. Both clean. Optimal racing line. CJ extends the circuit just a little bit there, but does not gain anything from it. David with a great run down the straight, closing the gap quite a bit. CJ goes defensive, fakes the defensive line, back to the racing line. David now right on his bumper. CJ going defensive, David getting the exit speed. CJ has to slow up, he's a bit offline. But this part's too narrow to pass. David's setting up the exit speed line. Not able to gain with that, but is still right behind CJ in the battle for first. Here comes CJ. Across the line, on to the next lap. David across the line. But yeah, Saeed in third. Coming to the line now. Jim across the line and Zach across the line. Battle for first is still going on. CJ running a little bit wide, letting David close in just a bit more. David with the late break. Actually, CJ with the early break. Allowing David to close the gap even more, right on his bumper now. Still has to make the move. Tries to go up the inside, but CJ has too good of an exit. David getting a bit slippery, but nothing hurt. Still there. CJ with the better loop, though. Six minutes remaining. Should be 5 more laps. 5 or 6. I was wrong last time. We'll go with 6. No, we'll go with 5. I'm confident. CJ extending his lead just a bit more this lap. David still in second. Saeed in third. Jim in fourth. And Zach is in fifth. CJ seems to have found his groove and is just extending his lead steadily. Four more laps. Zach now battling against Jim for fourth place. CJ with the comfortable lead. Zach with not much opportunity to overtake right now through that section of the track. Still chasing down Jim. CJ crossing the line. David crossing the line. And then third, a bit further back, we got Saeed, followed by Jim, followed by Zach. Three more laps, I believe. 2.5 more laps. Zach is right behind Jim now in the battle for fourth. CJ is not letting up his lead at all. CJ into the loop. David into the loop. CJ starts the final lap. David following. CJ should have this as long as there's no mistakes. The gap is too big for David to close. Zach still battling Jim for fourth position. David is gaining on CJ though. Too little, too late. We will see. Through the loop. CJ exiting the loop. David exiting the loop. Over the curb. David just hoping CJ slips up. Do the final turn. CJ's got a good run. And he will cross the line in first. David in second. Zach still battling with Jim for fourth position. Saeed will cross the line in third place. David comes home in fourth. Zach close behind him fifth. Good race.